Hey, Monarch fans. Ted Alexander, voice of the Monarchs here. Welcome to Monarch Prep.
Welcome to Monarch Prep, where we discuss all things ODU men's basketball here on the Monarchists Network. I'm your host, Paul Jones. Let's get into it. So last week, I mentioned when I woke up on Sunday morning, the very first thing I saw was a post on the ODU basketball fan page of a viewer and his daughters watching the show. I got a kick out of that in his comments. If you didn't see that, check last week's episode. It's pretty fun. There was a poll put up as well. And yes, most of the viewers said we look alike. So I have a new brother. What's up, Ed? Now, this Sunday, I woke up to this. CJ Harper, point guard out of Atlanta, Georgia, and his commitment to Old Dominion. I am so excited to see this. CJ is the younger cousin of Old Dominion Monarch David Harvey, who played in the 90s, from 92 to 95. You can see him pictured here with Coach and Old Dominion legend Petey Sessoms. One thing about the family is it stays in the family when it comes to CJ and David, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's hear from CJ.
What's good, y'all? My name is CJ Harper. I attend the Padilla School in Atlanta. I'm class 2026. I just committed to Old Dominion. Go Monarchs.
Welcome, CJ. I know the fans are going to love you. Can't wait to see you suit up for the squad next fall. So speaking of David Harvey and Petey Sessoms, as well as Coach, championships under their belt, it got me to thinking, who would I put on my Mount Rushmore of Old Dominion basketball favorites? I put up a post. I asked the fans, and here are some of those responses.
Hi, I'm Michele Mulich. I've been a fan of ODU basketball since my freshman year of college, which was many years ago. My Mount Rushmore would include Kenny Gaddison and Mark West. Maybe generationally it applies to when I was in school. Knew those guys and they had tremendous careers in the NBA. Let's go Monarchs. Season starts tonight for reals. Let's get it going. Listen to the coaches, follow directions, play as a team. Go Monarchs.
Hi, my name's Glen McClure. I'm a photographer based in Norfolk, and I'm a huge ODU basketball fan. I'm happy to name my 4 Monarch players who should be on the ODU Mount Rushmore of top players. It's a hard decision because there's a couple I could have included if the list was just a little longer. Number 1, I'd like to start with Dave Twardzik. Played for the Running Monarchs. In 1971, I went to my first ever ODU game, and I was a point guard at a private school here in town, and I had no idea what a real point guard did. But Dave led the Running Monarchs to a runner-up finish in the Division II finals. And what kind of player Dave was, I'll give you an idea. He shot 85% from the foul line. And one game against Norfolk State, he went to the charity strike 26 times and made 24. What I loved about Dave, he had his signature white knee pads on because he spent so much time on the floor fighting for loose balls or getting knocked down, driving to the hoop. Next on my list would be Mark West, 6'10" out of Petersburg. Mark was a rock in the middle. He led the nation twice in block shots, and he ended up being ODU's all-time block shot leader. And after that, he played 17 seasons in the NBA, so a lot of teams valued him. Third on my list would be the Big O, Odell, now on our coaching staff. Out of Martinsburg, Virginia, he was the player of the year in Virginia. Odell was quite a rock in the middle, and he was an immovable force. He scored 2,000 points, over 2,000 points, and he had over 1,000 rebounds. Only 4 players in Virginia history did that. He was named the CAA Player of the Year twice and he was also named the MVP of the tournament, the CAA tournament twice. So that's some feat. And finally on my list is number one on my list, in my opinion, is Ronnie Valentine. Ronnie V. By the way, his jersey should be hanging from the rafters. Ronnie scored 44 points one game against Tulane on the road, no three-point shot. He also scored 36 points in the ECAC South Finals against Georgetown. They had no answer for him. Ronnie was the all-time ODU's leading scorer and was quite a player. He wasn't just a scorer. He averaged close to 10 rebounds a game. And in one game, he had 21 rebounds against Georgia Southern. So top of my list is Ronnie Valentine. If I had one more slot, I would throw in P.D. Sessoms. You guys can look him up. I don't want to take too much of your time, but those are my four top Monarchs. Thank you.
Thank you, Michele and Glenn. I appreciate the clips. So, Monarch Nation, who are your top four? Put it in the comments below. I would love to hear who you think should be on the ODU Mount Rushmore for basketball. Sometime this holiday season, I'm going to compile all the numbers and reveal the ODU Mount Rushmore. So the season is finally here. We get to see our new look Monarchs hit the floor in their season opener out in Ohio against the Miami Redhawks. The final score, 87-72. We started off so strong in the first half. The second half, Miami came out to play. They have not lost at home in almost a year. I believe November of 2024 was their last home loss. Let's take a look at these numbers. On the Miami side, they had 5 guys in double digits. They had Byers with 18 points, Bissaro with 16, Suter 14, Wolford 12, and Skowjack with 10. On our side of the ball, we had 4 in double digits. We had LJ Thomas lead the way with 13 points. We had KC Shaw chip in 11. We had Jordan Battle with 10 points and 7 rebounds. And then we had Big Kyle chip in 10. We had Jared Turner, Zach Wiggins, and Scotty Hubbard also put in strong performances, but falling short just of that double-digit mark. But our foul shooting was greatly improved, with the 3 of them at 100% from the free throw line. The Monarchs started off fast and furious, working their way up to a 14-point lead early. They looked strong. They played very well as a unit in the first half. The second half, the Redhawks came back. There was a quick lead change, and then they never looked back. A lesson. The guys are back home. They're back in the lab, making those tweaks and getting ready for the next game. With that being said, out of the 14 teams in the Sun Belt Conference, all of them took a loss yesterday, except for 4. Troy, Marshall, South Alabama, and Arkansas. So we're starting behind the 8 ball. Let's get back on top. Next week, we have Norfolk State. They're projected to finish 3rd in the MEAC conference. 2 of their players that we have to look out for are the 6'3" guard Anthony McCabe III. 16 starts last year out of 32 games. Averaged 12.9 points, 3.2 rebounds, and 1.2 assists. In the 24-25 season, he comes over from New Hampshire, where he scored a season high of 24 points. And then we have Keontae Lewis, 6'9", forward, number 23, who had 26 starts out of 29 games last season. He comes over to Norfolk from Wagner, where he averaged 5.6 and 5 rebounds. So the Battle of Norfolk is this coming Tuesday, 7 p.m., Chartway Arena. I'll see you there. If you see me, say hello. And as always, bring a friend. Bring a friend. Tap somebody. Bring them with you. Introduce them to the sport. Bring a friend. Before we go, it's time for Crown Check-In, where we catch up with one of our favorite ODU Monarchs who have moved on.
Monarch Nation, what's going on? It's Imo Essien here. My family and I miss you guys so much, but I do want to let y'all know that I'm doing fantastic. I'm blessed beyond measure. But it's that time of year, the most exciting time of the year. The season is officially underway. To the fellas, I want to let y'all know personally that you are playing for a very unwavering and committed fan base. They love you guys, so play as hard as you possibly can for them. Also, trust one another. Trust your coaching staff. Embrace every bit of it, the ups, the downs, all of it. I can't wait to see you guys succeed. Good luck.
Thank you, Imo, for checking in. Glad to hear you're doing well. And thank you for providing some encouragement to the guys. I hope we make you proud. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Monarch Nation, for joining me for another week of Monarch Prep. I look forward to next week's episode, God willing. Let me know how I'm doing in the comments. I read them all. I respond to them all. Let me know if there's anything you'd like to see, anything that you would like to see covered. I'll try and add it to an episode. And as far as our ODU Mount Rushmore, drop me a line. My email will be in the description. If you want to put up a video or want to submit a video, I'll take a look at it and add it to the next episode. I'll be asking for these for the rest of the month. And around the holidays, like I said, I'll announce our ODU Mount Rushmore based off of these fan responses. I'll see you next week. Go Monarchs. All right, that was a good episode. Wait a minute. Let me see here.
Hello?
Hey, how are you?
Doing well yourself?
I'm doing well. What are you doing Thursday?
I don't think I have any plans.
You should come out to an Old Dominion game.
Okay,
Bring a friend.
I can do that.
You can do that?
I can do that.
I'll see you there.
All right.
Bye.